that. That's great. Okay, hold you guys up there just perfect. Hey guys, what's up? It's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel, Real Talk Recovery, where we talk about recovery from addiction and I share my life with you. What up, Miss Up? Hey guys. So here's the deal. I wanted to, hey Lisa. Okay guys, so updates. Tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, we got Splinter coming on the channel, aka Chris. I am actually making a thumbnail for that video right now. Hey Avalon. I was just talking to Avalon on the phone, and she and I were talking about my codependency, my codependent self. And sometimes I forget that I'm really damn codependent, and that's something I need to keep working on, y'all. How many of you guys struggle with that? I will be doing good for like a month or maybe 2 months, and then I'll slowly kind of slip back into trying to do things, trying to save things and work things out and just being codependent, right? And so we were talking on the phone, and Avalon, she always can tell me, she can always tell me about myself, and I don't get offended because I know that she knows what she's talking about, first of all, and I know that she wouldn't say it because she's trying to hurt me. She's just trying to help me, you know? So I thought I would come on here and try to get some fluffy eyebrows and then talk to you guys about being codependent. Hey, Ryan. So I have struggled with codependency all my life. Specifically in relationships with, my partners. One of the really first unhealthy relationships I had was so codependent. I met this guy when I was just graduating out of high school. Maybe it was like a year or two out. I can't remember if I was 19 or 20 when I met him. But I met this guy and we dated for years, like 6 years. But he was homeless. He didn't have a job. He didn't have a car. He didn't know how to do very much for himself. And so when we started dating, I automatically jumped in and took on that role of a fixer. I've got to fix him. I got to save him. I got to get all these things straightened out for him. I'm doing a lot better today, Ryan. Thanks for asking. And yeah, Avalon says a lot of us addicts have issues with codependency, and yeah, and that's the thing. Like, for one thing that we were talking about, and I was telling her, like, she said, "Well, why do you think you do that?" And I was like, honestly, like, I used to think that it was just because I wanted to help, but I think that deep down inside, I might be like struggling with reassurance and validation. And this is something that I will be doing. Like I said, I'll do really well for a little bit, and then I'll jump back into being needing that reassurance and validation or acceptance. That's what it is, that acceptance. You know how I was talking to you guys yesterday about just kind of like not feeling like I fit in and feeling like, especially like in real life when I'm like hanging out with other mothers. One of you guys commented and said that you feel the same way, like when you go to soccer games for your kids, you feel so different than all the other moms. And I could so relate to that. Like, I was like, damn, man, me too. That's how I feel. I feel like I'm not like they are. They're like so much better than me. So anyway, I started dating that guy, and like I said, I was just into fixer mode, into save mode and fixer mode. And it wasn't because like I wanted anything from him. It was like I really wanted to help him because I loved him, and that's what I find myself doing a lot. And it's just hard, you guys, because I'm starting to realize that I do stuff and I don't realize I'm doing it when it happens, but then after it's passed, I realize, and I look back and I'm like, damn, I'm still doing that thing, and so I'm really trying to learn to be better, you guys. But I want you to know, like, I'm never going to act like I have it all figured out, because I don't. Like, I'm still really struggling with codependency. and seeking acceptance. You know, like I didn't want to admit it, I think, that I was, but I think that I am struggling because like I said, YouTube is such a huge part of my life right now. And Avalon said something that really made me think. Without YouTube, would I think highly of myself? Would I think I was a good mom? Would I think I was a good friend? Would I think I was a good daughter? And I know for a fact that I'm a good friend. I know for a fact that I'm a good daughter. Do I think I'm a good mom? I think I'm a good mom, but I think there's room for improvement. And so I think what happens, and other YouTube, if you don't have a YouTube channel, you might not be able to relate, but if you do, you might be able to. For people that are in recovery that have social media platforms, that use their social media platforms to try and reach others who are struggling, I feel like it's an easy area to seek that acceptance and validation in. And so now that I realize that I might have been doing that, I want to get back on track and make sure that I'm not doing that. Do you know what I'm saying? And so the way I plan on doing that is this way. So I have a plan. So this last 2 weeks, I've been going really hard with uploading almost every single day. And that's because, you know, I did the collab with Josh on 23-in-1, and I really wanted to just pop while I had, you know, a lot of you guys' attention. I feel like I've worked really hard the last 2 weeks in making sure that I bring you guys interviews from different kinds of people in different stages of their recovery, which I'm still going to do that. Don't get me wrong. I'm just going to get back to my normal everyday Monday, Wednesday, Friday upload. Sure, Alex, whatever you, sure, go ahead. What's up? So we'll get back to our Monday, Wednesday, Friday upload schedule. And sure, babe, I'm listening. Right, go right ahead. So from now on, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, okay? That way, I can make sure that I'm taking care of myself outside of my YouTube channel. That way, I can make sure that I'm going to my meetings, that I'm talking with my sponsor, that I'm doing my prayer and meditation, that I'm seeking God and keeping Him first. And because here's the thing, you guys, with everything, there's got to be a balance, right? And as you can see, I am probably textbook of an addict. Whenever I do something, I go really hard doing it, and I take it to the extreme. And so I need to pull back a little bit. And what this will allow me to do, balls to the wall, baby. What this will allow me to do is this will allow me to take more time and focus on what we're going to do on Monday. Focus on what we're going to do on Wednesday. Focus on what we're going to do on Friday. Of course, Fridays will stick to Mara meetings because no matter what, that's my number one priority, is making sure that I spread a message of hope and all and recovery for people who are on maintenance medications, because I've been there. Hey, Alex, what's up, bud? I want to make sure that I am, you know, sticking to what I believe in and just following through in that area of my sobriety in my channel. But I got to get back focused on you know, the recovery and making sure that I'm taking care of my recovery, you guys, because if I'm not taking care of my recovery, then I'm not going to be able to be, hey, Jason, I'm not going to be able to be anything helpful to you guys, okay? So if I'm over here like freaking out, and that's what we're going to do with that. We're going to make sure that we stay focused on our recovery. I'm going to make sure that I work on my codependency. And what we're going to do, since I know that's what I'm struggling with is codependency, is I am going to start doing videos about codependency. And so I know a lot of you guys struggle with it just like I do. And so maybe we can share with each other about that and help each other to just overcome our situations. I I think this is something I've struggled with all my life is codependency. I've struggled ever since I can remember. I have needed someone else in my life almost. And so, and of course, you know, my husband's not going anywhere. Um, but I have to make sure that I'm focusing on that, on making sure I'm staying healthy and not seeking out those codependent relationships. And like I said, that's not on anybody but me. That's on me. Like I have to focus on staying healthy. I can't, sometimes I don't even realize, you guys, that I'm doing it until it's too late, you know? And that's one thing that I'm realizing is that I've got to focus more on what I'm doing, you know? Hey, Michelle, I'm so glad you're here, baby. We're talking about me and my codependent ass. I struggle with it. I have to not run to rescue my kids whenever they fall. I need to let them have their journey and not try and fix them. Yeah, totally. I can understand. And, you know, I'm grateful that I don't have, hey, Ian, I don't have kids that are old enough to be going through that yet, Avalon, because I cannot even imagine how hard that must be to not go and do it, you know? I mean, I see how I am just with my friends and wanting to save them. And it's like, girl, come on now. You've got to let people be where they're going to be. And I'm not talking about anything on friends on YouTube. I'm just talking about like in general, overall in life. Like I've always done this, you guys. It's just one of the things I've struggled with all my life. But especially so since I've gotten sober. So how's everybody's day doing? Monday. Always got to be something going on Monday. So I wanted to jump on and remind you guys tonight at 7 that we're going to have Splinter on. And after this week, I think what I'm going to do, because I got Splinter coming on today, I got Jay coming on Wednesday, and then I have a special surprise guest for Saturday. So I think you guys will really enjoy all the guests this week. I hope that you guys are seeing, like, I'm trying to get better about how I interview. For me, it's kind of hard sometimes because I have so many things in my mind that I want to say, and I have to be careful that I don't talk over the guests and stuff, because that happens sometimes where I'm like, oh, and then I'm like, pause, let them talk, you know. So okay, I don't know how these girls get these fluffy eyebrows, but I hope that is okay. Anyways, I hope you guys will come tonight, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm going to get off here. I got to go downstairs, do the dishes, vacuum, fold some laundry, and then go pick my son up from school. So I'll see you guys tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Love you guys. Thank you. Y'all are teaching me, because each person I interview, I feel like we're getting better and better and better and better at it. And also, I've been watching, did you guys watch the video that Josh uploaded? I think it was yesterday. Go over there to Josh's channel, Lockdown 23-in-1, and go look at the video with the couple in it. Okay, he uploaded a video. He's starting a new series on his channel called Bonnie and Clyde, and he's interviewing couples. So you got to go over there. He had this couple on that they were actively using, and they're from Washington. And I messaged the girl because she was so sweet. She's got 2 years sober. And just go watch the video. You'll see. I think you guys will like it because it has some stuff to do with recovery. But I asked her, I said, hey, if you ever want to come on here and just talk about it, your recovery. And she had an open CPS case, and they tried to terminate her rights. So I would love to have her on to talk about that, because, you know, I've been there and I know what it's like to have an open case like that. So if any of you ladies or gentlemen out there have ever had an open CPS DHS case and you want to come on and share your story about how you got your kids back, message me, email me, DM me, or text message me on the Real Talk Recovery cell phone number, okay? All right, guys. Love y'all. Talk to you later.